and welcome to the season premiere of Syracuse Unpeeled. Though it's cold outside right now, we've got lots of hot topics and hot takes to discuss tonight. I'm Elissa Candiotti, and joining me at the desk are Landon Wexler, Onwualu, and Meagan Reynolds. Tonight we'll be talking about everything from Ed Sheeran's engagement to Kardashian Calvin Klein ads. Later I'll be sitting down with Jaquan Turnbow, an SU student with his very own clothing brand. Ed Sheeran, the king of romance, just announced his royal engagement to his childhood sweetheart, Sherry Seaborn. He broke the news to Instagram saying, quote, "We are very happy and in love, and our cats are chuffed as well." This all happened on New Year's Eve. What a great way to start the new year. Meagan, what are your thoughts on this big engagement?
Okay, so first of all, the word chuff, that makes me laugh.
Of course.
I just had to comment on that. But no, I'm really happy for Ed Sheeran. You know, he's kind of the king of romance, always releasing that hit wedding song, and finally he's got someone to actually write those love songs about. I'm pretty sure Perfect was about Sherry.
Yes, yes.
And I don't know, I just think that of all celebrities who, you know, want love, he really does deserve love, because I mean,
100%.
I feel like he just makes so many couples everywhere happy.
He makes couples happen, he makes couples happy.
He gets to the nitty-gritty of the emotions. It's not the surface about the beauty, it's things, you know, he talks about, you know, dancing in the yard, in the rain, whatever, like, just
you know what I'm starting to think? Do we think that he's going to make a personal song, like another Perfect for their wedding?
He has to, because like, you know, Ed Sheeran, those are the songs you play at weddings.
Right,
like, what's better than having Ed Sheeran at your actual wedding? Like, not only is he singing at your wedding, you are marrying him.
Right.
That's like the top level.
So at minimum, we don't even need a big wedding. We just need one great song.
Yeah, just one song.
Just one song.
I feel like he wouldn't even be the one to want that kind of glorious wedding. I feel like he's just such
he's
a little mush.
He's a little mush.
I guess we'll have to wait and see if he comes out with any big songs.
I'm excited for those wedding photos. I'm excited for everything for them. I just wish them the best of luck.
Time will only tell. So after over a decade of fans begging for a Friends reunion, a viral video went up teasing a Friends movie in the works. But I'm sorry to break it to you guys, the trailer was indeed a hoax. The trailer, titled The One with the Reunion, showed clips of various movies and TV shows featuring the beloved characters, and it received nearly 4 million views. It broke my heart to find out that the trailer was fake. Landon, how did you feel when you heard the big news?
Well, let me tell you, Alyssa, it was devastating to hear that it wasn't real. When I first saw it, I'm like, no way, Friends is the iconic show. It's an incredible show. The whole cast is phenomenal, but seeing them back together for that little trailer, the trailer was so cute, it was so cool, it was so cute, it was everything you needed.
Everything.
Until I saw the transitions.
Right.
And I was like, wow, kids in high school must have put this together.
It is interesting.
That's what gave it away.
When you have that kind of cast, it's like high value production. But it was devastating to hear, but it was also good to see them all together.
Right. Yeah. I think it was also kind of one of those things where on the internet, it's really easy to believe anything you click. And if it had 4 million views, I think that people were starting to see, oh, maybe this is more than a high school project. This could be real. And I'll give it to them. I mean, the way that the characters interacted, it seemed like, man, maybe it's believable, but
it was.
But I think everyone's just so desperate for that reunion, because there's been rumors of, a Friends reunion show. You know, Friends reunion, they're gonna follow their kids, you know, now this. It's just kind of one of those things that everyone's desperate for, and I feel like I'm just hoping that one day they finally give it.
We just wanted it. We just want to
even if it's maybe not all the characters, like just some, even if it's a Netflix thing, like kind of like Fuller House, I feel like that would be a hit.
Well, there's no sitcom comparable to Friends
I mean, How I Met Your Mother was kind of the Friends of our time. It was the Friends of our time.
Ooh. That's it. I'm cutting you off.
I'm not saying
that's who we have to talk about now.
I'm just saying that's what people say.
Kristen Bell makes history as not only the, quote, first lady at the 2018 SAG Awards, but rather the first to ever host the ceremony. And she killed it. In her opening speech, she advocated for the importance of storytelling. Bell has been a huge supporter of the #MeToo and Time's Up movements. Sean, what did you think about the ceremony and Bell's appearance?
I didn't get to watch the ceremony, but I watched some of the highlights, and from what I saw, she crushed it. She had like the perfect balance of, you know, treading on social topics while also, you know, satire and making fun of, you know, people in the world and people we all know. I mean, I don't know why has she hosted anything before?
I just think that she's funny, and they know she's an advocate, so
they should definitely, you know, sign her up to host some more stuff, because she did well.
I feel like this is a good starting point for her with hosting. I'm hoping we'll see her hosting more award shows, but I'm such a huge fan of her. I just think she's kind of, you know, the perfect mom, like just everything about her. You've never really see bad press about her. And, you know, they say any press is good press. Obviously, that's not true from what we see.
Accurate. Very
But
accurate.
she's just seems so wholesome, and I feel like she's someone people should really be looking up to. So having her host something like the SAG Awards is just, I think it's a great starting point for her in like a hosting career maybe.
Yeah.
The best part, I think, so far is that she's really received great attention, great feedback from it. So that's all I can ask for after a big step, a big moment like that. So kudos to her for sure. And right after this, we will be back talking about Kylie Jenner's hidden baby bump and much more. So stick around, Unpeelers.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day, I found out I have something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
The entire Kardashian-Jenner clan posed in the latest Calvin Klein ad for their #MyCalvins campaign. But fans were quick to point out that despite the rest of the sisters exposing their flat stomachs, Kylie remained covered up throughout each shot. Many took this as confirmation of the reality star's long-rumored pregnancy. Sean, what are your takes on this photo?
I've debated so many people about the fact that she's pregnant, she's not pregnant. I don't think she's pregnant. I think this feeds into the whole media, you know, Jenner, Kardashian thing, because their mom is like phenomenal at that stuff. Yes. You know, people keep talking about this whole thing, but I mean, I don't know. I've heard some actually pretty solid information in the past couple days that she actually is pregnant. I don't know. I honestly don't believe so, because it's like I don't want to, because
okay.
I don't want to.
You don't want to believe it.
Yeah, I don't.
But you seem like you're about to say something strong.
I have something to say. So okay. So is it a matter of like Travis Scott? Travis Scott would be the father.
Travis Scott has denied.
I'm not even going to point fingers.
Oh, Tyga?
I thought.
Crazies.
Honestly, I think that's part of this is no one knows.
But here's the thing. Listen, at the end of the day, at least you know what? They got people talking about the fact that she's covered up in the blanket.
That's all that matters.
Whether we know if she's pregnant or not, they succeeded in that.
And even if she's covering up, it's for a reason. Like maybe she does want that privacy. You never know. Like.
But there were rumors that Kylie was Kim's surrogate. That was
and now we're going bonkers.
Look at the reveal over here.
Crazy.
Conspiracy theorists.
High school sweethearts Lexi Gonzalez and Brittany Lewis had their wedding, and it was made even sweeter when they were gifted flowers from one of their favorite artists, Taylor Swift. When Taylor heard that Britney's proposal included a line from her famous hit Love Story, the singer wanted to make their big day all the more special. So she sent them a note wishing them a, quote, magical wedding day. Megan, if this was your wedding, how would you react?
Oh my God, I think I would be off the walls of joy. Like obviously it's your wedding, I know you're already happy, but just little things like that go such a long way. You know, it's more than a tweet. You know, most celebrities probably would see that and be like, oh, have a happy wedding. Like just tweet it, maybe an Instagram post, maybe a phone call or whatever, Facebook message, whatever. But the fact that she went out of her way to send them flowers, as tiny of a gesture as it is, it kind of shows that she really does care about her fans as much as sometimes people criticize her for all the crazy things. But there's still, I think people forget that celebrities are still people and they still have hearts. And so this kind of just showcased her own heart, which is very
And what a great simple thing to do to kind of say, you know what, I'm so glad I was the start of or part of your love story. And
I'm still Team Kanye though. I don't care. That'll never change.
That's
Team
a
Kanye.
bold statement,
We have lots of
Sean.
controversy on the show
Team
tonight.
Kanye.
But you know what? She wasn't trying to take the spotlight away, because most,
Right.
like, if you were gonna go out of your way to do something, that sometimes maybe they go too much, and it's like
Right.
becomes
Like
all
they go
about
to
their
the
good
wedding.
deed.
Right.
Yes.
It's just something so simple.
That's
and
the beginning.
Thoughtful.
It's the beauty of it.
That's the beginning of the relationship, is that Taylor Swift was part of it. Like, that means it's going to last. Well, never mind. No,
Okay,
it's
yeah, don't
never
go
mind.
there.
I
Just
withdraw
don't
my
go there.
statement. Never mind. I'm gone.
Take it away. And over the break, Unpeeled's very own Landon Wexler was featured on Ryan Seacrest's Instagram after winning a special Ryan Seacrest distinction suit from the star. Ryan reposted an Instagram video that Landon made thanking him for the suit, quote, saying, "In order to be the best, one has to dress like the best." Landon, how on earth did this happen?
Well, Elissa, squad, it happened, babe. So what happened was that on Seacrest's Instagram, he had a post that was a picture of him, little chubby little nerdy kid. He's a stud, obviously, but in a suit. And it said, the caption was, "Leave a comment below letting us know why you need a fashion makeover as I did when I was a kid." And I said, well, shoot. I go to school for broadcasting. You're my career idol. I'm gonna comment. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna comment it. About a week later, I get an email from Ryan Seacrest, one of his style workers, his
Part of the Ryan Seacrest Foundation.
Exactly, one of his representatives, and they let me know, "Landon, congratulations, you've just won a Ryan Seacrest distinction suit." Wow, oh my gosh, what the heck is going on? I'm excited. But I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, what do I do? I got a suit. So I got the suit, came in the mail, unbelievably excited. And I said, you know what? There's only one way to thank this guy. Give him a little bit, like, the whole idea is like a PR thing. I feel like it's a big PR move.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, let's just feed into it. You know, let's just feed in. I'll give him a video. I took shots all around. And then since then, it was on Ryan Seacrest style. It was the Seacrest style page.
Yeah,
which is
you made it.
I made that. I'm like, whoa, that's cool. And then about a couple days later, I was walking into the studio here, and I pull up my phone and saw, oh my gosh, Ryan Seacrest, like, oh my God, freaking out.
I was freaking out.
Wow.
The school is freaking
You
out.
got a future Ryan Seacrest
We have a
over
famous
here.
person
Apparently.
right here. And when we come back, I'll be sitting down with Meagan, and we're going to find out what she was asking students, what meme they think 2018 will be most like. Stick around on Peelers. Welcome back. This week, our reporter Meagan Reynolds went around campus wondering what meme students feel 2018 is so far. Let's take a look.
Hey there, Unpeelers. Super stoked to be back for the first episode of Syracuse Unpeeled this year in 2018. I'm your reporter, Meagan Reynolds. And so, new year doesn't just mean new me. I mean, for me, I dyed my hair, whatever, because it also means new memes. And so today what we're going to be doing is playing a game of memes. And so I will explain that to you guys in a second, so stick around. Alright, Unpeelers, so here at CitrusTV, we love our memes. And so to start the year off right, I'm going to have a bunch of our cast members come up and pick a meme which describes their 2017, and then a meme which they think will describe their 2018. All right, guys, so I'm here with Josh. Now, Josh, which Citrus TV shows do you work with?
Okay, so I do News Live at 6, so Tuesdays I'm the director, Thursdays I'm the EP, Fridays catch me on weather.
Ooh, fancy. We got a lot of variety there. So, Josh, which memes describe your 2017?
I think I'd have to say that there's just that one, just the man just not knowing, like, excuse me? Like,
Do you hope to see a little bit of a brighter 2018?
I think there needs to be more memes this year.
So I grabbed Ollie. He's the one who kind of gets our guests every week and really finds really cool people for us to interview on this show. So Ollie, without further ado, you are going to tell me which meme describes your 2017 and why.
I needed the Lord, so probably this one. I got through it though.
Alright, what do you think is gonna be your 2018 is kinda gonna be looking like?
My 2018 is gonna be not realizing anything.
Okay guys, so I'm here with Noah, and Noah, I know you're on a couple of Citrus TV shows you work for, so tell us a little bit about that.
Well, mainly Juice and Java. That's the go-to.
So Noah, tell us, how was your 2017 in terms of these memes?
I do really love Salt Bay, and of course Inner Kermit. Kermit just works every single year.
So do you think 2018 will continue that trend, or do you want to branch out in terms of what memes will describe?
I really think this just describes as like an evergreen describe of Noah, basically. Salt Bay.
Alright, so that's all the memes for today on Peelers. So glad you guys got to meet some of the faces behind the scenes here at Unpeeled. You know, not everyone loves the camera as much as I do. So hopefully some new memes will come about in 2018 and we'll see which ones make some big headlines.
I'm loving this idea of new year, new me, new memes.
Yes.
So let me know, what would be your ideal 2018 meme?
God, I hope to be Gatsby. But
Okay.
I feel like I'm just gonna be Kermit sipping tea and watching some
There's nothing
drama.
wrong. Those
Roll
are kind of pretty
out.
close. You know, in a way, there's relaxing, they're having a good time.
Yes.
Like, your 2018 is supposed to be just like that.
Exactly. You know, I actually learned a lot about memes during this segment. So apparently the word meme was made in 1976 by some guy in his book. I forget his name at this moment. But the book did say it was like about how culture spreads. And so basically internet memes became a subcategory of that, and I think it's hilarious, and memes have now been added to Merriam-Webster dictionary as describing how culture spreads over the internet. And it was actually, I forget the definition off the top of my head, but look it up because
Seems
it was
great.
such an accurate definition. I feel like it's the most accurate dictionary definition I could have
Look
ever
it up on
possibly
Peelers,
read.
look it up. After the break, Syracuse University student Jaquan Turnbow joins us to talk about his clothing brand, so don't go anywhere. Good job.
I see you mobbing over her. Let's go. Let's mob. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, we mobbing. Come on, girl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl.
Got a quarter?
They call me Maxie, but I prefer tripod. I was your above-average four-legged homie, and then wham, bam, minivan. Some people pity me. Now that's lame. I still run, fetch, and swim. And the ladies love me. I'm the ultimate wingman. Just don't ask me to high five.
Leaving hot coals improperly extinguished can cause a wildfire.
Hey guys, it's Smokey!
It looks as if Smokey is going to use the drown, stir, drown and feel technique. After the first drown, a good start. Next, another drink. And finally, a close feel.
Is it cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Smokey, catch. Oh, my bad, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back, Unpeelers. Joining us at the table today is SU student Jaquan Turnbow. He is a graduate student in Newhouse who not only studies photojournalism, but he also has its own clothing brand. How cool is that? So why don't you start telling us a little bit about how that all came about?
Yes, so I began designing clothes back in 2016, coming back from my deployment to Iraq. It started more as a creative outlet and just a fun thing for me.
Definitely. And then you named it the Loner brand. So why is it so specific and so important to you to have that name with your clothing brand?
So with this clothing brand, I wanted to talk to the loners. I feel myself that I am a loner. I tend to stay with myself. I mean, I do have a group of friends, not saying I'm just, sitting in my house, but I'm a loner. So I wanted to make a clothing brand that kind of points that shine lights to the group of people who don't normally hang around with other people or who find themselves by themselves often.
So what would you describe this style then? If you're trying to target this type of person who's maybe similar to you, what type of style or vibe are you going for?
Honestly, to me, it's about the design. The design is the alien that's just, I guess, symbolize alienation, just be by yourself, stuff like that. But the style itself is just kind of unique. Everybody is different. Every loner is different. Everyone does their stuff differently. So I just make the designs, and then if you want to cut it up, you cut it up, make a crop top, make it off your shoulder. It's all cool as long as the design's on there.
So yeah, you have some freedom in this. Whatever is best for the person is what they can do with it. So right. Your deployment and your time in the military has definitely impacted, obviously, your creativity and all that going with this. So what has it been like for you to balance that time, and what has the experience like for you in the military really affected the way you can make this clothing brand successful?
The military definitely taught me discipline, and it continues to teach me discipline. Time management is a huge thing. Balancing trying to run a clothing line with school, with military obligations is little to no sleep, but it's fun, it's rewarding, and I enjoy it. I just enjoy designing stuff and wearing it.
Yeah, and so you're in your senior year right now. So what type of goals do you have in mind for this year?
For this year, for me, I feel like networking and just being creative. While I have the time to focus on school and focus on myself and the brand, I just want to take the time to design more, get out as many designs as I can. I mean, of course, taking the time, being thoughtful, things like that. But I mean, I like to change it up. I like to wear different colors. I like to do different things, and the clothing line kind of brings people to me as far as me going to them, so to say. So it's kind of a balancing thing. Right.
Yeah. So what can we potentially see for the future of the Loner brand? What type of expectations should we have post-graduation?
Post-graduation, I'm not too sure. Right now I'm just focused on creating more.
And kind of see what happens.
Yeah.
See what happens. Yeah, I mean, senior year is all about exploration. It's all about kind of deciding what you want to do. And I mean, you're off to a great start over here, and hopefully the show will bring over a lot of people who are interested in the clothing brand, and very successful, very talented so far. So thank you so much for joining us. And we appreciate that. So we are going to be playing a very fun game right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
They said I have troll teeth.
That my voice sounded like a possessed baby doll.
That no one would ever love someone as stupid as me.
That I was fat, ugly.
Disgusting.
The effect of bullying is potent.
We will no longer be the silent majority.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
We're gonna take action with the I.
I am a witness. I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness, and so are you.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Welcome back, Unpeelers. Our game for tonight is a spin-off of Jimmy Fallon's 5-second summaries. However, we're not as clever, so we're going to give ourselves 10 seconds. Jaquan and I will take turns describing a clothing brand without saying the name of the brand, and the other has to guess which brand it is. So let's get started. Guess goes first.
Okay, let's do this. Between the teeth, space.
Gap. That was great. Good job. Kanye's daughter. And North Face. That was going to take too long. I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay. Restricted. Another word for restricted.
Prohibited. Limited. Limited edition.
Also.
Limited too.
Yes.
Oh wait, that's a great throwback store. Just saying. So how many points? Okay.
2-0.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait.
2-0.
2-0. Okay, yeah.
I
Well,
think.
that's not
I
fair.
don't know who wins. You're winning. Okay.
I don't know.
Go. Name of a kid, a young kid. This is so hard. Oh my God. There's no way I could do this. Rhymes with mommy. A little boy's name. Mommy.
Tommy?
Yeah.
Tommy Hilfiger?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Go ahead.
Not now, but
Later.
no.
After.
Another word.
Tomorrow.
No. Keep
Next
going,
week.
keep
Next.
going.
Future. Next year.
No.
What was that?
Forever.
Oh, okay. Okay. Not pretty shoes. They're a brand that is known for being the opposite of pretty.
Yeezy? Or you say sneakers?
You wear boots. Every girl has them. I need to start doing just fast keywords. Okay, that's what I gotta do this. Okay.
Logo is a flower, 3 stripes. Old school breakdancing.
Adidas.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Mountains. You can wear a nice jacket. Skiing. Everyone wears this. If you basically are like a preppy boy, you have it. It rhymes with. It's Patagonia. What does Patagonia rhyme with?
Nah.
That's a hard one.
Okay. Starbursts are known for being
Food.
Candy. Their commercials always talk about being
sweet. First, sour, sweet. No, because they're not. That's not the right commercial.
Juicy.
Juicy. That's a good one. Okay. Every girl has a bag of this or wears them to the gym. It's literally the biggest trend right now. It rhymes with moo. Moo. Lululemon. Oh
I have no idea.
Lululemon. It's don't even worry about it anyway. No one needs to know that.
Popular hip hop brand, slippers, everyone has it. Belts, backpacks.
Belts and backpacks. Like Nike. Like
No. Higher end company, Gucci.
Oh.
I got that.
Okay. When you are feeling blank tonight, it kind of rhymes with it has the same word as your clothing company in it.
Loner.
Brand. Well, that shows I don't know much, and maybe we both need to study more brands, that's for sure. But that is it for today on Peelers. Thank you, and thank you for joining us. And please don't forget to check out his brand, because it's a great one. Stay warm, everyone, and we'll see you next week.